right now is Mr. Tully Blanchard, the NWA television champion. Mr. Blanchard, you see this man in the ring.
David Crockett, how do you like my new rules? How do you like my new little wager?
I like it.
Okay. And you wanted me shaking and quivering in my boots at the sight of Wahoo McDaniels. You know, the last time I saw him,
just want you to
I hit him and he went down. Boom! Like the big wooden Indian that Charlie Pride sings about.
All right, Wahoo with that headbutt in the chest, has an arm, takes Ben Alexander down on that mat. Applying that pressure.
We'll start calling him Old Elijah.
There you see some of our great fans right here on Worldwide Wrestling. Wahoo still has him in the center of that ring.
Wahoo's a great, great wrestler.
Yes, he is.
He's a tough, tough man. But is he man enough to take the money from Tully Blanchard? But I'll tell you what, David.
I guess we'll have to find out.
David, I guess we will have to find out. Maybe you'll come up with a little green to make me wrestle on TV. But I tell you what.
All right, Wahoo takes him, whips him across.
What happened to Angelo Mosca Sr.? He looked like a big Italian sausage swaying in the West Texas breeze on some rawhide.
Two men jump on him. What do you expect?
Hey, he's 300. He outweighs the Outlaw and Gary Hart all by himself.
All right, when you want to talk about some beef, some real strong beef.
Where's the beef?
All right, let's talk about the Road Warriors. They're coming to Worldwide
They are
Wrestling.
great.
The fabulous Freibergs are coming.
Don't forget Paul Larry, the six-man World's Tag Team Champions. 3 men on a team, the fabulous Freebirds. You're right. And now you're talking about all these star things. You're talking about star this, star that. What about Starcade, David?
That's right, Starcade 84. It's on his way. It's coming.
You got the super chief, Old Elijah. See, Ben Alexander made a mistake right there.
Wahoo caught him in the leg.
He's got that experience. Wahoo's got that experience. But don't forget, he taught me a lot of what I know.
Yes, yes, he did. And you're talking about Starcade 84. The tickets are going great.
You got to talk about Harley Race. Worldwide Wrestling keeps getting more star-studded every day, every day. And now you got, what, 2-time world champion, the American Dream? That's the road.
Ben Alexander pounding away on Chief Wahoo McDaniels. Wahoo trying to catch him with that knee. Good shot to the head.
Wahoo looks like a man with a mission right now.
You know, now, you have to say that Wahoo, he does have a mission to take that championship away. Good shot. You have to say this man has the hardest chop in wrestling.
Oh, yeah, to take that championship away. But you notice, David Crockett, how nobody could get the job done in 10 minutes, how I've had to lengthen the time limit to 20 minutes, one fall, 20-minute time limit, just for that little girl. She probably sent me some pennies. But I tell you what, one fall 20, and if they can do it, if there is man in professional wrestling enough to defeat me in that 20-minute time limit, I'm going to give him $10,000.
Will you talk about the match instead of yourself?
$10,000. Well, Wahoo McDaniels, look at him. He's ugly. He's not pretty like me. He can't even go to the bank and withdraw $10,000 like I can. And you want me to talk about him instead of me? David Crockett, you amaze me. One week you insult me, and now you amaze me. You never cease. But I tell you what, take that money I gave you. Go. There's a nice clothing store on Independence Boulevard in Charlotte where you live.
Referee Tommy Young warning Wahoo. Wahoo goes up. Alexander. Wahoo rakes him across the eyes.
Now, wasn't that the greatest wrestling thing you've ever seen? Old Elijah poking a guy right in the eyes.
Good chops to the chest. Another one. Across the chest. Takes him. Whips him across into the ropes.
Super chop right there. Now, that was finally a legal shot.
Chop across the head. Goes down for the pin.
3.
Wahoo's got him.
Got another win for the super chief, Old Elijah.
Chief Wahoo McDaniels. And thank you, Mr. Blanchard, for your commentary.
I'll tell you what, David Crockett.
There you see it again.
You need anything from the concession.
Whips him in to the ropes. Comes out, catches him. That big chop, and down he goes. In your winner, Chief Wahoo McDaniels. And we'll be back in the ring right now. We have Angelo Mosca Jr. and Ben Alexander. Angelo Mosca Jr., one of the young lions. This man is good, very good. Just like his father, Angelo Mosca Sr. Ben Alexander throws a right hand to the chest, pulls him off, picks him up with a slam. Slams Mosca hard down on that mat. Good tries for a quick pin, but you can't pin Mosca without tying up his legs. This young man is just too strong. Alexander pounding away at Mosca. Backs him into the ropes. Takes him. Whips him across. Mosca jumps over. Good! Drop kick. Catches him. Nice toss. All right, Alexander pushing away. He's in that corner. You need to watch yourself. Mosca goes right in. Whips him out. Head scissor takes him over. Holds on. He's got it tight. Angelo Mosca Jr. There you see this young man. What an outstanding athlete. Professional wrestler. A graduate in sports medicine. He's following in his father's footsteps. One of the greats in professional wrestling. Mosca now. Still, Alexander comes out. His headlock. Mosca quickly turns to his side. All right, he gets up. He realizes he needs to move. That's exactly what he's doing. Alexander still has a headlock. Mosca trying to come out. Powers his way out. Just about has it. Alexander pulls a hair. Takes him right back down to the mat. Comes up, head scissor. Mosca has it. Find the pressure. Alexander's complaining about the scissors. This is a little bit too snug. Referee Stu Schwartz checks. A great athlete, Angelo Mosca Jr. Remember the man he's after, the Outlaw, the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion. He stole the championship away from this young man. And Mosca has vowed that he will. Nice move by Mosca. Spins him around. Picks Alexander up. Tommy drop into the ropes. Goes down for that pin. Alexander quickly spins to his stomach. Headlock by Mosca. Remember, the Outlaw is the man Mosca wants. He wants that championship back. And what a great Mid-Atlantic champion Angelo Mosca Jr. was. And still is. Nice move by Mosca. You're talking about the Outlaw coming up. Later in our program, you will see the Outlaw, plus the Assassin. Tully Blanchard will be with us. Pistol Pez Watley, Brian Adidas, Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, Chief Wahoo McDaniels, King Kong Bundy. Like I said, the Outlaw, plus you will see handsome Jimmy Vant take on the exotic Adrian Street. Right here on the best in professional wrestling, worldwide wrestling. Good forearm by Angelo Mosca Jr. Comes off with another forearm again. Takes him, whisks him across into the ropes. Catching with that forearm. Goes up on the top rope. Here he goes. Sends dials off. Side body block. Goes down for the pin. He's got it. Angelo Mosca Jr. is your winner. A very impressive win by this young lion, Angelo Mosca Jr. There you see him now. Good forearm. Catches right in the side of the head. And that's all she wrote. Your winner, Angelo Mosca Jr.